Allpower has sent me a power station. You've probably seen me do power stations before, but this one's from a different manufacturer, a different company. On the front, we've got our standard 12 volt, 10 amp power supplies. We've also got our 12 volt socket, which is like a car socket. We've got two 240 volt, 600 watt AC plug sockets in the front with separate power. We've got our DC power. We've also got DC USB-A 18 watt sockets. We've got two of those, and we've got a USB-C 100 watt sockets, and we've got two of those. That is fantastic. They're really, really powerful. We've got a major power on and off button, and we've got a light as well, and the light is pretty much standard light. Turn your power on, switch your light on, and turn it off. And you can see they bleep as well when they switch on, which is really good. So when you're in the, and you're fumbling around, you want to put it on and you don't know where your fingers are. The bleep is quite nice knowing it is switching on. And also on the top, you've got a 15 watt wireless output, which is great for charging my phone. All I've got to do then is when my DC output is on, pop it on the top and it will start charging. As you can see there's also a flat handle, a nice little handle for picking it up and carrying it. It's quite nice and lightweight, and the handle falls nice and flat, so there's nothing sticking up on the top. So yeah, pretty much a nice little machine. On the far end, you've got your charging ports. Flip the faber up, you've got a plug socket, a little 3-pin plug socket that comes with a charging cable. You've also got a reset circuit, trip switch, and you've got a yellow 2-pin socket there which takes your solar charger. So that's quite a nice little way of charging the system. I'm going to show you the cables in a moment, but first of all I'm just going to give you a little bit of an insight to what it actually is and what it actually does. So it's a 600 watt, 299 watt hour power station, which means it packs quite a punch. I've looked at the reviews, I've done a little bit of research on this, and apparently it is quite a powerful little machine, and you can use 90% of the power that's in it, whereas some machines don't let you use that much power. So yeah, there has been a lot of research done on this, and it works very, very well. You can also see next to it I've got a small solar panel. I'm going to show you that next. That is actually fantastic. That is a 100 watt solar panel folded up in a little tiny pouch. Really, really handy. So it's got a LiFeP04 lithium battery inside. Most of these things do have the lithium batteries, but with it the LiFeP04 gives it a good guarantee for 10 years worth of use. They also say that it's got a 400 watt maximum input for charging, which means you can charge this thing in an hour, which would be pretty good if you can charge this thing in an hour. I think that's quite powerful. Put solar panels on it. Use a 300 watt solar panel, because you can actually buy this with different solar panels. You can have a 100, a 200, I think a 300 and a 400. They do different size solar panels, so depending on the kit you buy, or whether you want to use your own solar panels. I've got solar panels already, so I wouldn't necessarily need to buy extra solar panels, but this does have a very small solar panel that's 100 watt that is brilliant, and I'm going to show you in a moment, because I think that is the dogs. Inside it's got an intelligent battery management system, a BMS. I'm reading off of my phone as well. BMS, intelligent battery management system, which means it looks after itself and charges and discharges safely. Pure sine wave, so your AC output is a pure sine wave, which means you're getting full AC usage. And like I say, you've got these two sockets on the front with the rubber caps on them, just to stop any rain showers and dirt getting in there when you're out camping and doing your wild stuff. So you can charge up to 10 devices. So if you've got really crazy and you want to really pack this thing for a punch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different ways of charging your devices. So you're never going to be short of being able to plug something in. So charging, this will accept a 300 watt solar. So you can accept put a 300 watt solar panel on this. I think that could possibly be the maximum power for this. I could look into it if you needed to know more, but yeah, 300 watt solar panel. You can also charge it with a car generator, like a petrol generator, which sort of defeats the object if you want to go green, having a petrol generator really. But yeah, 400 watts or a 400 watt AC home socket, plug it into the socket or plug it into an electric output with 400 watts, and it will charge very, very fast. Or we can use our car charger. We can plug this straight into the cigarette lighter in the car. So when we're driving, or I'm driving my van and I'm going from location to location, I can plug this in and I can charge it on there. I think it's about 120 watts getting put into this. So it'll take a little bit longer to charge, but it will charge while you're driving along. Allpowers say that this R600 has UPS technology, which is uninterrupted power supply. So if you have a short at home and you've got this thing plugged in, I think this kicks in quite quickly and you don't get that cut out of power. So I think that's how this works. I'm not a power station specialist. All I do is I make a few reviews and I use them in my camper van and when I'm out camping and charging my camera batteries and stuff like that, my drone, and using them in my laptop and things. So that's what I use them for. So I'm not a specialist. I don't do any technical stuff that's, you know, scientific or anything like that. This is purely showing you what I've got and how it works. So they reckon that the R600, if used safely and carefully and looked after and maintained, can give you 30 years worth of use. So that's a long time to be using a little power station, and with it being 600 watts, it will power quite a lot of items as well. It weighs 5.8 kilograms, which means it's quite a lightweight little unit to use, not too heavy. So if you do want to be carrying it across fields, up and down stairs, it's easy and manageable. You also have an app that you can use as well. I'm going to download the app and show you on the side of the screen. I'm in an area at the moment where I've got no phone signal, so I can't actually download the app, which is a bit silly really, to be honest. But they do an app for this, which means you can switch this on and off, power it up, check all your power coming in and out of the system, all by using your phone and using an app, which today is really, really good, which means I don't have to sit there and study it and look at it and keep an eye on it. I can just flick on my phone when it's sitting next to me and I can see what my power station is doing. You get this in the box. This comes with your warranty card, so it's definitely worth signing your warranty card, getting it when you bought it, and making sure that that's all up to date. You also get this little bag, and this bag has your accessories in it. And in the accessory pouch comes, and I like the fact you get a bag, somewhere to keep your cables, because there's nothing worse than having all these different cables lying around in your van or in a drawer, and you haven't got a clue where they are. So I like the bag. It's got a name on the front, you know what they belong to. So like I said, it comes with your power supply. This is your wall socket, goes into the wall with the little 3-pin on the side, and you literally lift the front side panel up, plug it into the side and plug that into the wall socket for charging. Very, very simple. You also get this. This is an, I keep forgetting what it is, PL4 or something like that, which is your standard socket for plugging into your utilities, like your solar panels and stuff like that. These are standard, they're waterproof, and they fit really well. I've got solar panels on the roof of my van, and that's exactly the same fittings. So you can plug them into this, plug the little yellow socket again in the side, plug it into the side, and then you can plug in your solar panels and charge this through the sun. And we've got a little bit of sun at the moment, and in the UK, that's a rarity. And I'm going to show you the solar panel next. So if you're interested in seeing the solar panel and how it works, tune into that video. And if it's already out, it'll be up in this top corner, so have a little look at that. Allpowers also make a lot of other units as well. I'm quite surprised at the amount of stuff they actually do, so it's worth looking on their website, and I'll put the link along the bottom and in the description for their website and have a look. So what I've got on my phone, these are a few things that I've downloaded. They do a R3500, which is a large 3,168 watt hour power station. That is a monster of a power station. So I'm thinking about putting, using solar power at home. I've got a couple of these little power stations that I keep plugged onto a standard solar panel. But if you had a proper outdoor solar panels on the side of your roof, on the side of your lean-to or your shed or your garage, you can have something really powerful which charges and runs everything really, really good. The R600, this retails at £269. Any discount codes, any affiliate links and everything will be in the description below as well, so you can have a little look at that. They also make the Allpowers R4000, which is a home backup power station. So pretty much this is the power station that will power your home, in all fairness. 3,600 watts, which is a 3,600 watt hours, 4,000 watts. And they also do a S1500 portable power station, and that is a 1,092 watt hours, and that one retails at about £800. So they do a different array of different things, and like I said, they do come with solar panels. So this little thing here, the R600 with an SP029, which is a 140 watt solar panel, will retail at £459. This little R600 with an SP027 100 watt solar panel is £409, and they do an SP37, which is a 400 watt solar panel, £1,500. That's to go with the big one. That's £1,500 with a 2,000 watt power station. So yeah, pretty awesome. Or the R600, and it's got two flexible 100 watt, which is what I've got on the roof, flexible solar panels. So yeah, you could have them connected to your roof, laid flat on the roof, glued down or stick effects down to the roof of your van, and have them plugged into this, and you wouldn't have to have any power station, actually batteries and stuff in the van. You can just run straight off one of these things, which is really, really, really good. So they all come with 5-year warranty, which again is a good backup from Allpowers, and I will be doing more with them hopefully and seeing more of their stuff. Durability and lasting, I will report back in the future and tell you how I get on with them. Like I say, I've done other solar panels before, other power stations before, and they've all worked very, very well. So let's see how this one fares up. That's all I'm going to do for now. I'm going to have a look at the Allpowers 100-watt solar panel and see you next time. Ciao for now.